What's up, everybody? Let me see. Make sure I got my camera or my mics. Hey, how's it going? Keep an eye on that fire. The beer smiths are grabbing me some beer right now. I'm over at Corgi Forge. We got a, Corgi Forge with Daniel and Three Crows Forge with Kelly. So, hey, Henry St. Street Forge. What's up, Mr. Maker? Speargrass, how you doing? The Island Jingle Bells. Thank you. That's a lot of head.
Sorry about that.
Remember, keep it PG-13.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hey, you gotta clinkies.
Right. Tell them what you're drinking.
Tobacco sniffing.
Yeah, tell them what you're.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I am drinking Corgi Piss Ale. No, what is it? What do we got here? What's the name of it?
It's Oktoberfest. A little late for the season, but it's fresh Oktoberfest.
Fresh made Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's delicious. But yeah, we got the. Had to start it with fresh coal, so it's going to take a second. But we got. Let me switch over to the main cam, or at least both cams. Got the lighting as best as I can right now. I might tweak it a little bit as we go. But what's up, Trail Dust Maker, Henry, Adam, and to any lurkers out there. Yeah, today we're working on. You got a sample of the basket twist? I thought I saw one. We're working on basket twists and fire pokers and stuff, and we're doing this in a neat way. On this side, we're going to be working on basket twists, and while Dan's doing that, Kelly will be working on the fire poker side. And then we're going to do I don't know if we're going to do a drop tong weld or what, but we're going to weld the basket twist on as a handle. So fun stuff right there. Let me see. Yeah, I always thought I had a big head. Yeah, that's why none of the people from the guild are here, because they're like, Yama, is that asshole? No. That dude's full of himself.
Is asshole PG-13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you also noticed I said asshole.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's what I said too.
I know how to edit while I'm talking.
Well, that's what I said too.
Buzz button. Speargrass says hi. That's Adam from down in Australia.
Good night, mate.
Yeah.
Nope, got a friend down in Aussie, so
Don't let him hear you say Aussie. They don't like that. It's Aussie.
Aussie. That's what I said.
He will get bent out of shape.
That's what I said.
Yeah, just like you said aluminum instead of aluminium.
Well, in America, that's what we call it.
Hey, Kevin. I like to lurk. I like to lurk too. I'm going to be doing a lot more lurking than I usually do. But yeah, we're like at the point where it's getting dark. So, like I said, I'm going to be kind of tweaking the video. What's up, Mr. Corey? Bastard is PG-13 too. Yeah, that actually worked great.
Well, unless you're trying to build a beehive. I'm going to need beehive. I know you don't like beehive. That'll work.
Well, that's much better. Okay.
As long as we poke a hole in it.
How you doing, BC?
Well, I'm going to get this stuff in there and try to get
I got the fire started. You guys are the ones forge welding. Me, I just stick the stuff in there. I'm used to a bottle instead of this thing.
That one's yours.
Yes.
I can tell.
It's not quite as rusty.
Yeah. But yeah, so surprise stream on a Saturday. Can't hurt too bad to do.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, this is. We did this last year about this time.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close.
Was it about middle of December we did it?
Yep.
Before it gets too cold, and
that's weird to say.
Well, you know what? Even up in Chicago, it doesn't. When I was living there 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it was like, it wasn't, the first snow was like January.
Really?
Like you'd get an initial dusting and stuff, but the
Yeah.
first snow that stuck was in January. Growing up, first snow was like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Wow.
You know, that whole thing of, oh, maybe we'll have a white Christmas is recent.
Well, in Maryland, I can tell you right now it's snowing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see.
You guys let me know how the audio is. I'm getting some crazy red spikes here. Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Tried the wrong size thing. You got a chance to have a screwdriver?
What is going on, Robert? You can. You're a blacksmith. Make a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Just got in from blowing the driveway 8 inches. I wouldn't, yeah. Of snow, right?
Okay, right.
Basket twists. Basket twists. Basket twists. Yeah, I shouldn't stand right there. So they got these really awesome lights, and I kind of. Where'd you get these, man? These are cool.
Ordered them on Amazon. I think it's it's Lutech is the name. Lutech,
Okay.
and they're just super bright LED.
But color changing
lights.
LEDs.
Oh, they are
I'm gonna
color.
have
You
the-
can make them warm, and or make them cool.
Those would be great for in my shop for additional show lights.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking he probably.
It's the wind. Okay, yeah, there is absolutely nothing I can do with wind, you guys. Absolutely nothing I can do about the wind.
Except screaming God.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this, how I prepped this basketball deal here. Should I go closer to
Yeah,
that?
yeah, right there.
So-
You're in focus. You can step right up there. And,
Right.
yeah.
So anyways, in an attempt to make a successful forge weld, I've got 7 pieces. I guess this is eighth inch round steel, and I took the time to wipe it down with acetone, and then I also took a flap disc and went over the ends about 1.5 inches on each one, just to make it as clean as possible. And what works really well to hold this bundle together is a pipe clamp. Holds it nice and tight, and so I've had some success using these pipe clamps to hold it together. So hopefully, I've got 2 of these bundles tonight. If I mess up one, we'll have another, but that's what we're going to do.
Well, don't mess up then.
All right, don't mess up.
Yeah, Bill. It's like sometimes it's that wonderful blacksmith moment. You're looking for a tool, and you go, "Wait a minute, I can make this." You know, I've made my fair share of mild steel screwdrivers.
Probably take that off, dog.
All right. I'm going to try and pay attention to the chat. Kelly is actually doing something really interesting for the fire poker end that I've actually never seen before. And if you want to step up here real quick,
Yeah.
this actually blew my mind. So, do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'll talk. So all I did was kind of thin this part out a little bit, and then
This is a pointer.
oh, thank you. Yeah, because that was a little burny. So I thinned this part out a little bit, basically just sort of scarf, but not too thin. So, and then bent it around. I'm gonna forge weld this part here, and then I'm gonna split it here, and it's gonna look kind of funky, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it right. But I'm gonna straighten this part out, and then I'm gonna turn this into the poker, and then I'm gonna bend this around and turn that into like the little pulley part of it.
As opposed to the way that I've always done it, folding it,
Here,
forge
use this.
welding up. Well, I got strong hands. Forge welding up here and then folding this out to be a poker. This is actually a really cool way to make a real neat design. A real neat effect.
Now the main part of it is actually when you thin this part out, you want to keep it the same width because it will widen out on you, obviously.
Yeah, you want to maintain your parent stock thickness.
Yeah. Width.
Hey there. What's up, Brandon? We have a question for everyone. What's a good, relatively cheap press and drill press? Well, you can go to Harbor Freight for a drill press that's fairly cheap, and a drill press does the job even if it's cheap. You could just do hog on it a bit more if you get a better quality. I think the one that I have is a Drill Master, which I think is one of the Harbor Freight models. I know it's not super crazy or expensive, and it works great. But as for a press, I don't have a press. If you've got a log splitter, you can convert it into a press. And then you got people that would argue, no, it needs to be 20, 40, 50 tons or whatever. And it's like, yes, no, it depends on what you're doing. You know, a bigger press you'll have a lot more leeway to do a whole bunch of different things. But yeah. I will say this, Speargrass, and I've had this argument before, Ryobi is awesome. Anytime they ask me if I want a replacement plan for Ryobi, I go, nope. The fact that it's $100 and it'll last at least 2 to 3 to 4 years, that's the replacement plan for me. You know? Hey, Curtis, what's up, Canadian Necktie? How you guys doing? Yep, share the stream. People forget that I do, you know, I used to go live on Saturdays anyway. Making Damascus. Depending on how big a Damascus you're going to be working, yeah, you kind of would want. I've only used a press for Damascus once. Oop, he's going for forge welds. I do all my Damascus by hand, and actually, you know, make hammer billets, Damascus hammer billets.
No, that's because I didn't flux it.
Well, you've got your magic flux or my magic flux.
Yeah, I'll try mine. It's not lost. It's not lost
No.
or anything.
You've seen me forge weld dirty.
Right.
Ain't no reason to be lost.
I mean, it's kind of got to start, but stupid me, I didn't flux it, so I'm gonna flux it and put it back in.
Yeah, we kind of got a hollow fire going too. That didn't help it.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't throw a copper penny in there, did you? Copper in a forge, like makes a bad forge weld.
I did not know that.
Yeah, don't. It's, yeah. Supposedly.
Supposedly believe?
Yeah. I will say this though. Do you have a? No, you don't. You're doing the round, basically cable.
Yeah, if I had my swage block out here, which is kind of buried right now. But you're right.
It's at my house.
Oh, it's at your house.
The 60.
That is right.
See, you do have. Oh, not even here.
Oh, that little extra lip.
I should have brought my anvil. I forgot my anvil, you guys. It's got like the perfect little spot for forge welding, this kind of stuff.
So it's even better is we've never done this before.
That would be Christian Gerber, that did that CG blacksmithing or CG bladesmith or something. I can't, yeah, but CG, Christian Gerber. That's who you're thinking of, Speargrass. All right. Howdy, Donut. You're sparkling. Take your foot off and let it soak before you pull it out.
I don't think I'm sparking. initial ones are just little taps. To
Yeah,
get
just set
it
welds.
to connect, you know. And I think we've got a good connection here.
Yes, chat friends and lurkers, be sure to smoosh that like button.
And like that smoosh button.
And like that smoosh button.
Yep. So I've got to weld it further back, but I think we've got a nice weld started there.
Heck yeah.
So I'm gonna flux it and heat it up some more and try to weld all of that together. Okay. And I'll be able to hit it harder next time.
Slightly. Yeah.
So I don't know if you've ever done this, or if any of your chat's done this, but taking a forge weld and forge welding it to something else, how difficult is that? I mean, do you have to keep a more careful eye on it? Because, I mean, you've already got it to that.
Well, with 3 of us here, you don't have to worry about the drop tong method. You can
Right.
literally 2 people.
But I'm talking about
what we'll do when we forge weld the handle to the thing.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
talking
move
about
this
like
anvil like right here,
just so it's
you know, and yeah, we move it together, boom, because that just makes it easier. We're gonna.
I'm talking about like the structural part of the steel. I mean, does
A proper forge weld, it becomes homogeneous.
okay?
A proper forge weld, it becomes one piece of metal.
True.
In some instances, it has been found that the weld is actually stronger than the original, the parent stock. Like I've seen reins that have broken, not at the forge weld.
Right, like before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
The structural integrity, that's the word I was looking
Yes.
for.
Yeah.
It doesn't break down the structural integrity.
Woo! Look at him go.
It's looking good so far, guys.
Yeah, man. See, I've never done a basket twist, so I'm just enthralled watching. Andrew Engwer.
Yeah.
Tell Dan his fire hero is online from New Hampshire.
Hey!
Hampshire. Hampshire.
Andy was my first supervisor in the Air Force.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he and I go way, way back to like 1991.
You know how old I was in 91?
How old were you in 91, Kelly?
10.
All right, so it's. I do
He
need
doesn't want to
do
comment.
need to weld it again. It was looking good, but now I see one piece that looks like it's coming apart a little bit. So,
Those flux on it?
yeah.
You don't need too much flux.
Uh-uh.
No time to waste. Ah.
Well, that's,
This end doesn't start coming
well,
apart.
yeah. I wanted to do one pin for one end, one pin for one end. That way,
You're right.
yeah.
Just like welding up a coupon, the parent material must rip before the weld does.
Hey, that end is coming apart. But we might be okay. I might be able to hammer it back together. Let's see. I'm gonna get a good and white top and spark.
There you go, you're sparking now.
Yeah, grab on. Feels solid.
Sounds solid.
Yeah.
You got a solid end.
So, yeah, so we want to make it solid back to about right there.
Let me try. Give it
Give it a whirl there, my friend. Give it a whirl.
a switch to a.
A little flux, a little wire brush, maybe. Yeah, so we want to get a good inch and a half of that, 2 inches of it welded.
I just want to let everybody know that I have no idea what's going on.
Hamburger.
Uh-oh, not the hamburger.
Hamburger flux.
think we got it started. I'm jealous of your hamburger can.
Yeah.
Are people familiar with your hamburger can?
Yeah, they know. Show 'em.
Jealous of the hamburger can. Or a hamburger can, not
It's
can.
no, that is a Big Mac. That's not a hamburger.
Hamburger.
It's got special sauce in it.
Big Mac, filet of cheese, quarter pound of French fries, icy coke, big shake.
I got a
sundaes
thick
and apple
shake.
pies. See, now here's where I wish I had put another clamp on that end to keep that end of the bundle together while we're manipulating it. On the next one, we'll do that. We do have 2 members in our studio audience tonight.
Yes, up on the upper deck.
Tom and Maria.
Let's give it up for Tom and Maria.
Woo! Beermeisters.
Yes, we made beer today, another batch. We made milk chocolate. It's a milk chocolate stout that'll it'll get oatmeal cookie flavoring put in it when we go to keg it. So if that doesn't sound like a Christmas cookie or a cookie on Christmas morning, I don't know what does.
We can hit your circuit.
I wish that other end was together. We'll probably be okay though since that end's together now.
Well, that probably isn't too mucked up to the point where you can't slide it down and use it. So.
Kind of what I was thinking.
It's progressing, brother. The initial part of it stayed together. And now we're just working on bonding some more of it.
Yep.
That's a hit it again, yeah. So I found some really fine iron filings for like $10 for a pound of them on Amazon, and that's what I mix with my borax now. I don't know if I notice a dramatic, increase in the performance of the flux, but it's definitely not hurting anything. I do need to take Lucy for a walk. I may bring her and introduce the founder of Corgi Forge, and then take her for a quick, the chairman of the board, shall we
Right.
say, and then take her for a quick walk.
Do you have
Yeah,
hot
she-
files?
Do I have what, brother?
Hot files.
I've got a thick file, a hot file in that bucket over there. There you go. That looks good, brother. That big one works really nice.
That'll. I'll get to the chat here in a sec, guys. How far up did you want?
I'd say that's looking good. That's looking really good. Teamwork, man, builds quality.
A little bit right there.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the chairman of the board.
Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna go top my glass off. Anybody else need one? Nope, I'm good.
All by myself.
Hey, you got Tom Maria up there.
everyone. This is chairman of the board of Corgi Forge Incorporated. This is Lucy. Say hey, Lou.
Actually, directed Yamez on how to get here.
Oh yeah, there's a good story behind that. I left my front door. It didn't latch, and somehow it came open. Unbeknownst to me, we were outside, and Lucy got out and started going down the street. At the same time, Yamez was driving up. So Lucy escorted Yamez to the forge. When he got out of his truck, Lucy, like the herder that she is, she herded Yamez back here to the forge. So that's why. That is why she's the chairman of the board.
Oh, there's Floofy. It's so floofy. She's like, what are you calling this shit?
All right. He has to pee. Let's go, Lou.
All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Been away from the chat for so long. I have to scroll way up. Y'all actually got talkative. Canadian Smith, chat friends, Donut. Hey Thomas. Forge welding, unlike electrical welding, causes the metal to melt all the way through as opposed to the edges. Double cleft weld on your tong reins. Haven't failed one yet. Right. What is the location we are watching? We are at Corgi Forge in Portsmouth, Virginia.
Well, Charleston, which
Newport News.
it's technically
North
Portsmouth,
Chesapeake.
but as a true Portsmouthian, it's just Chesapeake with Portsmouth water.
Yeah. What's up working with iron? Envious of the t-shirt weather, right? I'm actually kind of sweating. It's rain. It just says rain. I think it's 73 right now. No, 69. Nice.
I'll watch this.
Hey,
5:30.
Tech. Your watch says 5:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all like Statler and Waldorf up there.
Right? In the critics' balcony. What's up, Tech Ron? What's up, Paul? Roy, he says no flux.
No flux.
He says if you use flux, you're not a blacksmith.
Oh.
No, he didn't say that.
What's funny is
You don't need flux to do this.
yeah, we talked about this at your forge
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
I showed you guys.
Yeah.
I forge welded no flux, no cleaning, rusty piece of metal. Put it in the thing.
Danny and I did it by accident.
Yeah.
We had the tips touching in the forge.
Yeah.
Pulled
Just
it out.
yeah.
It
They're
was
stuck
one
together.
Homogeneous piece.
Right now, working with iron, we are doing. If you could look up in the top or in the left, top of the screen. Hello. We're doing basket twists on one side, and then Kelly on his side is doing the words fire pokers, and then we're going to attach the basket twists as the handle to the fire poker. It's snow, just good old snow. It's not flux. What's up, Troy Fox? How you been? Give the man some steel and a hammer. He's raring to go. Alright, I am kind of catching up here. Alright. Y'all like stopped talking so that I can catch up. Either that or you just stopped talking. Yeah, Troy, weather is beautiful. Bit humid, I'm sweating. I wish I was in flip-flops and shorts, but it is what it is. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Bobby? What's up, Steve? Good old Christmas foraging. Yep. Cheers to that. Alright. Yeah. Very cool. Alright, this side.
Where his? Oh, okay, there we go.
I'll get this set, and then you can take over and do something.
Well, I'm gonna do my forge weld.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, the Queen of England at one point, I think she let her corgis pass away one by one, but I think now she's got a couple new ones, or got a new one or two.
I don't follow the royal family, so
Oh,
I have
yeah,
no
she's
clue.
she's
No
famous.
offense to anybody who does, or over there in the British Isles.
Yeah, she's famous for having Pembroke Welsh corgis, a bunch of them.
Meanwhile, I'm famous for not having anything. I got you, boo.
It's about, what is it? How warm is it here tonight? About
69
65?
degrees.
69 degrees, man.
Nice.
Nice.
534.
See, it's sparking.
Oh, that was cool.
No, that was a part.
Was it? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's sparking. Little love taps, man. Let's get her to bond. Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'd say hit it each time with that.
It makes me doing these songs.
Thank you, Trail Dust, for that random comment. You put a random comment in here just to help fill the chat. Awesome. What's that in Celsius? What is 70 degrees in Celsius?
I don't know. Somebody math. They always try to get me to math.
Next, they'll try to make us convert stuff to metric and all that. You know?
Isn't Celsius metric?
Yes. Well, no. I don't know that Celsius is. It is because it's 100 base. It's based on 100.
20.5 in Celsius is 69 degrees now. It's 20.5 Celsius. 3 smartphones.
See if our buddy Dave Short is signing on YouTube.
Probably not. Hello, all lurkers out there.
Andy, you're recovering from your joint surgery, right? Let me know how you're doing with that. Speargrass says thank you for using metric. Is Speargrass an Aussie?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Aussie.
So is Paul Fontanini and Tekron Matic.
So what time is it right now in Aussie land?
12 hours away.
12 hours.
Well, 12 and 12 and or 12.
So that's like real early in the morning.
Their time zones are split in half-hour increments.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's either
I think it's
11
about
and a half, 12, or 12 and a half, depending on where in the country they are.
So it's like really early over there.
But my buddy Speargrass is up in the tropical regions, so equatorial.
Yeah.
I'm like taking over the fire.
It's your show.
Well, this is the first time you've done a basket piece, so you got to get some satisfaction. Somewhere I think I have an ugly purse that comes with a basket. forge and then it's loose. But then I try to hose clamp and still that end still turned out terribly.
The high ridges, you're trying to like kind of press them in together to be, you know, homogeneous. I mean, that's
so Dave is.
excellent.
So our buddy Dave is watching us. Shout out to Dave, man.
Howdy, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Your kilt is here and it looks good. Kelly tried his on today.
Well, I tried yours on too without underwear, so I'd suggest washing it. You know.
You know who's next up to get a kilt is Roy.
We need to show that kilt because that brand of kilt is really sweet. I think I'll go in.
Everybody.
Hold on.
A lot of people have the utility kilt. Yeah.
The damn near Kiltum one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are a really nice kilt.
I mean, I can just put the picture of me up on the.
Yeah. Yeah, show them how sexy you are in your kilt.
I mean, I don't need a kilt to be sexy, but you know what?
That is true.
Hey, Nidavalier. How you doing?
Yeet.
So at our guild Christmas party,
We'll give everything away, aren't you, Dan? I'm just gonna tell everybody. It's not gonna be a surprise.
all right. Can't tell you what we're gonna do at our guild Christmas party.
These secretive sons of. Okay.
Dan likes to tell everybody everything. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
See?
Now, either you could take back over that one, or you could push him out of the fire, and you know.
Well,
Did you flex that one, brother?
No, I've been welding without flux. I did the initial sets with flux, but then I swapped and stopped using flux because Roy was watching, and it's embarrassing. It's like undressing in front of somebody when you use flux. You expose your vulnerabilities.
So Roy is not a proponent of flux.
No, it's a running gag.
Yeah.
He says people over flux, people over rely on it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's true. They do. Like, you don't need. It's got capillary action. You don't need nearly as much as most people use or think.
just salt bathe.
Yeah, salt bathe it. That's all you need. But no, I love this Damascus hammer. I use it a lot more than I thought I would. It's like, what, £1.25 pounds? It's perfect for small stuff. Excellent for setting welds, which is fitting that it's a Damascus hammer that I use to set welds. So what we're doing is we're splitting it up. Instead of both of them working at the same time and sharing a welding fire, we're just doing one forge weld on one side, and then once that forge weld is kind of done, Kelly's going to take over and do his forge welds, so that the forge welds are done. Then they can share the fire for just shaping the metal. Teamwork.
It makes the dream work.
Yes.
We'll see.
It's a
Your
matter
turn.
It's a matter of
What's that?
He said he's going, it's your turn.
Just waiting.
it's a matter of can we attach it to your handle nice, you know?
Well, we'll see. I've been
Patiently waiting.
no, I've been
Dreading?
no. No. Been
Lazy?
well, that
Fuzzy?
always lazy.
Itchy?
Now I got
Sweaty.
meds for that.
Fluxers plus kilt, a special kind of human being.
Now my forge weld's been kind of hit and miss lately, and I don't know what's going on. And it's kind of bugging the crap out of me, honestly. I don't like it.
There is an I in team. It's in the a-hole.
It is. And trust me, we're all a-holes.
I think that's pretty
Yes,
good as far as forge weld. I'll end up shaping it later.
Yeah, let me get my forge weld set, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's your turn.
All right.
So I think we got a good set on both ends.
Yeah, a small anvil right by the fire pot. I've got one, and I believe they brought one out here. Dan's got a small piece of railroad track. It's just all you would see is their backs. So we're doing the we're doing the spin flips. So no excuses, Yamet. Roy says no excuses.
Is he a professional or something?
He seems to think so. Oh!
Even Roy says that forge welds that everybody can mess them up. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure before he, became the master that he is, that he's screwed up his fair share. And, I'm sure he's gotten frustrated and dunked a whole piece in a bucket full of flux.
So I've thrown whole pieces out into my backyard, like into the woods behind my house.
So
with a few choice words.
Yeah.
Roy, I started listening to the episodes of Forgecast, which is an awesome podcast. I'm about 45 episodes in. I've heard both of your appearances within those 45. And the one thing that I liked was the discussion when you were talking about marketing, because depending on where you go, like I have this nice board that's got like 5 penny hooks on it, and I'm asking $75 for this board, and no one. I made a little thing with a little keyhole that has about 5 little hooks on it, and I was asking $35. And the thing said about prices are not wrong. You've got the wrong customer, and that's what we're searching for. People that appreciate what we do and how much effort we put into it.
Yeah, I've seen the pieces. That's a fair price for them.
Yeah, because it's not a chunk of wood that's just pre-bought from Walmart. I mean, he routed it out and everything himself too.
Yeah. Roy and Troy from Bar Run have secret plans to be Kilt Brothers. Roy is an expert. This is what I'll do. I'll get a kilt and then go to the water park and film myself going down the water slides in a kilt.
We did a demo out at O'Connor Brewery, and we were wearing our kilts. And we decided after our demo was done to take part in a couple of festivities that were going on because it was the day before Halloween. And a girl comes up to me, she goes, "You're really wearing a kilt, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah." "Why?" She goes, "We saw bits." I was like, "Oh, sorry." Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, yeah. Because you weren't the one showing the bits.
DB Maker's like, "Oh my, I missed a bit, didn't I?" Yeah, Mr. Maker, Roy said he finally broke down this Christmas stream. He's going to be wearing a kilt.
Sweet.
You
Head
too.
out.
All
It was
right.
great meeting you guys. Thank you for the
Thank
pizza.
you. Take care.
Y'all be safe getting home, yeah?
Take care, buddy. Not sure if I've got a small enough pipe clamp for this little bundle that I want to do. I don't know if she's going to go Doesn't seem like it's grabbing. It
He's got like some, like, what is it, 3/16 or
oh, it's yeah.
or
It's
16th inch.
Yeah.
It's like 12 gauge wire thickness, and to do like a small lightweight ornament.
Maybe it's tight. Maybe
We all love Roy. See, the thing is it's not Roy that you have to convince to wear a kilt. It's you have to convince Jess to make him wear a kilt. He logged off. He just goes, shut up. Nope.
One of the first times Kelly came over to my forge, he was wearing a kilt. So he's kind of responsible for sucking me into getting one. Guilty as charged, right, Kelly?
I'll take the blame.
Yeah.
We look good.
We do, man.
Let's say I want banana leaves.
This ain't the Garden of Eden, mofo.
No, the grass skirt with the wide banana leaves.
Ain't sparking in the right spot.
Nope, don't stop what you're doing. Clean it, put some flux on it if you need to.
Yeah.
Just a pinch of flux. Let
Yeah.
it suck in.
Here's that other little bundle. Real fun. But that'll make a nice. Do it. Dave says that you look sexy in that coat.
See me out of it.
Try using, this is a magic hammer specifically made for forge welding.
Is it?
It's a Damascus hammer.
Oh, wow. There you go, man.
All right, here's
It's a product of forge welding.
a question, whether you can answer it or somebody out there. Sometimes when I'm forge welding, of course I have to look into the fire. In about 20 minutes after, I've got UV burns in my eyes, like I can't open my eyes watering, I'm all snotty and stuff like
Get
that.
some shade 5 welding glasses.
Shade 5?
Shade 5.
All right.
Hello,
Do
hi.
they make polarized clear glasses that would
Shade
accomplish
5s
the
are-
same thing, or?
Shade 5s are designed for this.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're it's like what you would wear for grinding. So you can look into something that hot
Okay, and still be
You
able
know,
to see it.
and still be able to
well
see
enough.
it.
Okay.
Roy says speed. You need speed, my friend.
Like meth?
Like meth? No, not like meth.
Oh.
Your spark is all-
You need to be quicker. Like this needs to be out the way. This needs to be in your other hand. You're hitting this side down. Light taps. Quick on the quickness. A welding helmet works too. And then just switch it to grind.
Oh,
Grind is
yeah.
shade 5.
Yeah, gotcha. It can't be the kind that switches.
Automatically?
Yeah,
I
those
suppose it
don't
can
work
be,
for grinding.
but
Well,
just set
if
it
you
to
got
grind.
My welding helmet has
Your
the,
spark's not there. Now, there you go. Yamez is getting showered with sparks.
he likes it.
I just want to make sure it didn't hit my computer
Sorry.
or hit my screen.
Sorry if it did.
That's my fault if it did. Answer, don't stare at the fire. Look in, then look away.
But it's so pretty.
How's it looking, brother?
I can tell.
Second set of eyes here.
Bad. Okay,
I think
you got it.
Initial set.
You got it set.
Yeah.
So keep doing a few more welding heats.
Do I need more flux? Roy?
No, you actually don't. With how well that is set, you really don't need more flux. I mean, maybe taking a pinch some there in the crook, but I mean, it looks nice right there. So you really kind of good. But I think he was asking Roy. Roy, does he need flux? Either that, or with helping your eyes, learn to use your peripheral vision. So you're not looking, your corneas aren't aimed directly at the freaking heart of the
That's
forge.
where I see the shadow people. Is out of the peripheral.
They'll give you a thumbs up when you're ready.
No, they just run past me.
No, like when the forge weld is ready, they'll stop and be like, yeah, you're good.
Maybe that's why I see them. Because it's not ready, that's why they keep running by.
The swing's nice, doesn't it? Yeah.
Is that your typical?
Is what?
This typical hammer.
Is what?
Can I see it, please? Tickle your feet.
You tickle my feet, you're going to get punched in the face.
Oh, that one is a little, I think, smaller diameter than the ones
yeah.
we made. Yeah. Boy, that's nice, though.
I'm taking that home.
No, you're not.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
You don't know where I live.
I'll beat you with my other Damascus hammer.
I'll beat you with my rusty hammer.
Hey, Irene Matthews. Vask.tech. I hear you, Irene. I hear you. Whatever the heck that means. Called away for a moment and all hell broke out. With that hammer, I bet you can weld a wooden leg on a snowman. Yep.
Well, I know what next Christmas special is going to be about.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Bill. Get Donnie Sharko. Donnie Sharko's at the shop. I travel light when I know what I'm doing.
I think it's tough. Keep going. Keep going.
Sounds solid.
I'm watching it as it cools, too. Yeah.
All right, we're going to find out.
Yeah. There's pass or fail. Hey, Andrew Egwer asked Dan when he is going to make my Christmas beer.
Shaving heat right now.
I will.
So,
Dan,
Yes.
when are you going to make Andrew's Christmas beer?
Andy needs to come here and try my milk chocolate oatmeal cookie stout.
That started to sound dirty.
Ah.
You need to come try his milk chocolate cookie before he makes he makes you a Christmas beer.
You know what I need to probably
I travel light trail dust because I measured my waist the other day.
because it's smooth.
I don't want to say.
Better than that. I'm not right.
square. Just heat it up and square it
Let's
out.
just say it was easier to say a smaller number than inches. When forge welding, everything should be set up and be one smooth motion from forge to anvil to the first hammer blows. Absolutely.
You're right.
Well, that's Roy.
He's right.
I know he's right. I taught him. Everything he knows.
Everything he knows.
Everything he knows. But not everything I know. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hurt me, Roy. Don't hurt me. 3, 1 to weld, 2 to watch. 1 to weld, 2 to watch. Absolutely. I drink Krampus beer on Christmas. By the evening, I wind up whipped and in the sack.
Oh,
Yeah.
This beer, man. We're getting a little bit hollow there.
Yep, she's solid.
show the camera what you done did, because this is just really cool.
All I did was, you saw me forge weld it here. Yay,
Pointer.
So
Down,
that's
down,
forge
down, and
weld.
more center.
Oh, sorry.
To your left. There you go.
So that's the forge weld here. All I did was split right here, basically right in the center. So I'm going to straighten it out. This is going to be the pointer part, and this is going to be the hook part. I'm going to bring this around this way, and this is going to straighten out. And I'm going to taper it and then round the end of it so it's the poker.
Poker, I hardly know her. Inherited a 100-pound William Forrester coachmaker. That's a good deal you got there, Bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roy says it flat out. Know what you're when forge welding. Know what you're going to do before the piece comes out, because you shouldn't have time to think.
Yeah.
That's how quickly it should be. It should be automatic. Out, boom, boom.
Well,
So
come
really-
over here and
Up,
show
up,
us how
boom.
to do it.
Actually, I did. I don't know if I should publicly say that.
I was just making a joke. I don't want it to come out here.
You can. We as a guild, we can say here, Roy, teach us a class, and get him down.
Where's he located?
He moved from nearby over there in Ohio to all the way up in the frozen tundra of northern Michigan, which might as well be Canada. Canada.
Oh, my scrolling tongs. I didn't bring my scrolling tongs. Ah.
I think I got mine, bro.
Hey, what's up, Barf?
Is that his real name? Nope, it's Bartholomew.
Barf. That's Bar Run Forge, T-Roy.
You never seen Spaceballs?
I've
Come
seen
on.
Spaceballs. I'm a mug, half man, half god. I'm my own best friend. Pizza the Hut is after you. I love that movie. Keith, whatever. How you doing, man? I'm empty, but yeah, cheers.
You empty. That's no bueno.
Well, keep in mind, I got to drive in a little bit.
Well, Dan has an empty house. You can always stay the night.
I got church in the morning.
He likes to cuddle. That's all I'm saying.
I got church in the morning. Blacksmith church.
You've already got your stuff set up. And you get to cuddle Dan tonight. I mean, I don't see where you're going to win this argument.
Hey, John. Roy went from 45 minutes away to 8 hours away. So sad. If enough people want a forge welding intensive, I'll travel. Well, I mean, you taught me. I can teach them, Roy.
We're actually doing all right tonight.
They're doing fantastic.
You know?
No, I'd have to talk with the guild and see what if we were to bring you on, because you've got such a plethora of amazing classes, you know. But for sure, a forge welding, course would be phenomenal for our guild, because apparently so many people think it's magic.
Nowadays, ask him nowadays how often does one of his forge welds not work out?
Hey Roy, yeah, how nowadays, in say the past 2 years, how many failed forge welds have you had?
This is really coming together nice. Squared off on both ends nice.
Adios, Barf. Hey, Mikachu.
And that's the thicker end. That's what we'll use for your scarf.
All right.
Scarf.
I remember Snarf from Thundercat.
Yes. His full name's Scarfolomew. Adios, Troy. Did I say adios? I said adios.
I'm gonna heat this up and twist it now. So that's looking really good. It's squared off on both ends.
Very cool. Ready for the forge weld? Yeah, you gotta.
It's.
If that's the forge weld, then to connect it,
Should we? Well, here's a question.
definitely want to scarf it. Nice.
Right, but do I want to wait to make the basket until the very end until it's joined on there?
I would wait until it's joined on,
Yeah.
because you're going to be at forge welding temperature. If you
Okay,
have,
then we could,
if you have,
because that makes it thin when we open this up.
Yeah.
Good point.
It,
So
you know, stuff will be
I'll
getting.
make, I'll make the scarf then on this other end.
You'll be finish work for when it's finished.
Okay. This is thicker, so I'll make that into the scarf end.
Yeah. Just a nice 1 inch taper.
Okay. So are we going to try to do like a drop? I guess we'll have one person hold the one and the other one lay it on top and hammer it together instead of doing a drop. Trying to do a drop.
See, really, 2 people can do it if one person holds each end.
That's what I'm thinking.
That'd probably be easier.
Okay.
Roy says maybe 50 out of 400 or 500 forge welds fail in the past 2 years.
Okay.
I mean, that's good.
That's 10%. 50 out of 400. 50 out of
I think
500.
I've only had one forge weld fail, but I've only tried a handful of times. No, I've had a lot more than that. I don't know. I never. That's something I never really kept track of.
Now, ask him what if he knows what the biggest cause of those. Roy, what is the biggest cause of those failures?
Yeah, I mean, he can hear you.
Yeah.
And there's about a 15 to 20 second delay too. So.
And that's if you know, Roy. I mean, I know sometimes they just don't take because they don't take, but.
Dinner, brother.
Yeah, I would. I'd even go thinner, like chisel thin. Because otherwise you'll see them, you want both of them to be like that so that they fold up nicely, you know. I see the cruddy weather hasn't gotten to you. No, it's around, it's just not right here.
That looks good, buddy. It really does. It's coming along really nice.
Man, it's a hell of a lot better, nicer looking than all my fire pokers. I like that
That's
design.
an issue that I've always had with these too. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but how it kind of curves in this way. Yeah, always bugs me, and I need my scrolling tongs to kind of curl it out and then curl it back the other way.
Well, there's scrolling tongs right there I'm looking at.
Where?
I do have
On your left. On his rack.
Okay, all right, cool. I can get it.
Well, let me give you my regular.
Failed to weld on fire poker today, actually. Yeah. See, my failed welds are more like a portion of it fail, and it's like a significant enough portion fails, and it's like, but like, if I get the bulk of it welded, I kind of scrub it, and keep going, you know. Aaron Dennis has nice form on that.
Thank you.
Here's my regular. What I might do is clean that bare metal. I'm gonna run through just a second. Nice and clean.
Yeah, it's been windy here, John. Comes down to 3 main things: air, time, and then heat. Yeah, that's what I was telling them before. Once you get it up to welding temperature, hold it there for a couple seconds or for a bit, but let the air off so that it kind of burns up any excess oxygen. You know, don't take your foot off the or don't take it out while there's still a whole bunch of full blow air. Yeah, you want a neutral fire,
Not an oxidized.
not an yeah.
That looks good, buddy.
Pretty as a picture.
It does, man. If you're cool, put cooler down. And make your scarf end on yours.
Yep. Do you have any work to do on yours at all right now?
No, buddy, my scarf is ready to go.
All right. I need to use the restroom.
All right.
Top off. Now we're gonna tackle this.
That handle on the toilet.
fire.
Don't leave it stuck up. The thing has a tendency to run. So just bring the handle down a little bit. Oh no.
Look, quench paint.
He just lay the hammer right over the fire.
And I just threw it because I didn't need this one at that point. It's fine. A little warm, but it's fine. Alright,
So
put it right back.
we'll do a scarf end and weld these guys together. So just to double check, that's not gonna. We'll just end up twisting once this is attached, we'll end up twisting the whole thing because this has to be twisted tight and then loosened. We'll just use the whole thing then.
No, yeah, just you grip it at the forge weld.
Sure.
Where you put the forge weld in the
Okay,
vise.
you're right.
You
buddy.
put the forge
You're
weld in the
right.
vise and twist it from the top.
Good
Yeah.
point. Good point. But these fire pit fire pokers are selling well for us. We probably don't charge enough for them, but we get $35 for one that's about 39 inches high. I'd be curious to hear from Roy if he would charge more than that.
You read what you're saying.
Probably would. They're 5/16 inch is what we're using too to keep them nice and light. Hey Michael, how are you, buddy?
Michael Roberts?
Yes, Robertson.
Hey, Michael Robertson.
One thing I was surprised to hear about on ForgeCast is that in Sweden, handles are cheaper. Because I guess they make a lot more of them over there. They make a lot more of them, I guess. But they're more affordable over there. And they're high quality.
Soda furs. How y'all doing?
Light higher carbon steel, an old hay rake tine. Oh, okay, yeah. How much do you sprinkle donut? How much do you charge for your fire pokers? If you don't mind me asking. I'm just trying to think if we're undervaluing our work or not. Yeah. Should we hold these up together and see how they match up, brother? There's my shiny end. Pretty darn good, my friend.
Do me a favor,
Yes, sir.
just so that it forms the same. Tap it.
Tap it right here.
Yeah, kind of tap it together so that tap.
Oh, okay. Flatten this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to clean? I can run my grinder real quick over that one and clean up that edge, clean up that side, shine it up.
I guess.
I'm just thinking anything I can do to increase my chances. Boy, I'll probably say that's not necessary.
Okay, so to increase chances, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this right here.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Okay.
So we're getting ready, brother, to weld these.
Okay.
So I'll hold that one.
Well, the way it should be is one person holds both.
Yeah. So do we want to put this end? Oh, one person holds both.
Well, my thinking is I get them in and then I.
Oh, you hold them, then somebody
Boom.
hits it. I got you, brother. So you hold it, and somebody hits it. Yeah. 'Cause you can line them up really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to get them both orange hot, and then we'll hit them with a little flux. So put mine on the bottom shiny side up, I guess. Let's
Find time to be picky again.
Boy, if I say it don't matter, but
No, we don't need flux.
Alright, what can I do to help out?
so he's got a formula. Speargrass says your time value plus material and consumable cost times 3. So we ain't charging enough. We're not. We value our time at say $25 an hour as blacksmiths, the skill level involved. That's $75 alone just in our. We spend an hour doing it. That's making one of these. Yep. Kelly, do you want the honors of tapping this together?
I'll let you take it. Matter of fact, you get to use Damascus because that's the only way to set a forge.
Oh, that's what we've heard. Yeah.
And you haven't had the chance to use it yet. No, that was the one that you just had your hand on.
This one's Damascus too. This one says "Don't panic." Is that a Damascus one?
Oh, that's the Damascus.
This one is. I can tell. I can see the lines on it.
Oh,
Well, no, that was not the one because it's got a huge round. Yeah. Yeah, ideally I wanted to have them both in the fire already on the, there's really no way for me to get both of them in as fit. not going to work.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
got to be, see, this is why I've never done a drop tong weld or any of that stuff. 'Cause I don't know how. Well, they're probably yelling at me.
Is this cool?
Up to an extent.
Roy says his shop rate's $100 an hour. Yeah, I don't even know how to do these freaking.
Let's see how
I'm
long it took
just
you.
practicing.
if you need to move the forge closer, but then you lose this space right here to have it. Yeah. Just having that giant open I literally burned my nipple.
Are you okay?
I've got like a little blister.
Make sure I've got that is the way
But yeah, see, this is why the point, you grinding all that up did absolutely nothing.
You're right, because now it's got a coating of whatever on it.
Yeah, this is like the hairs on my hands are gone. Like, let's put it this way. I cannot help you guys in technique for this because this is something that I've never done.
Right.
Neither have we.
I've like
Do it, though.
We're gonna get it done though. I can do all things through spite, which empowers me.
yeah.
This is a shorter set of tongs, but it's just hot.
Well, if you put a glove on this hand as well, you'll grab a little bit
I
closer.
don't
I
think
think.
that I don't think I've got my
Here.
other handed glove.
Take that one off.
Well, he needs that one for the tong.
I need a.
Look at you.
Yeah, these are nice. Millers even.
Stick welders.
Yeah.
Roy's laughing at us. So Roy says his basket, a fire poker that has a basket twist handle and nicely forged at his shop is $150.
Wow. Yeah. Probably the price it should be, man.
And it depends on the market in the area, and it depends,
Got a little burn
Now they're just talking business.
I think you got it. Now I'm just setting the weld, so as soon as you say go, I'm going. I'm waiting on your word. I'm not gonna swing until you say go.
And light taps. Like, yeah. I mean, you can even set the weld like that. I'm not even joking. I've set welds with a wooden hammer before. Hey, Thomas Matthews. Doing good.
Wipe that off your hair.
Get it.
There's got to be an easier way to do this because they do it to tongs all the time.
Got to be quicker at it, and I got to have it just a little bit hot.
A little bit hotter. Let it soak for a couple of seconds.
But you've got to. Here's what I'm saying. They have to kind of be together.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I was trying to hold it out like this, to hold them together. Because what you're doing right now is you've got scale forming at the weld point.
Sparking.
So
Go.
Light, you're slamming it, man. Stop. That first, here's the thing, when you hit it that hard, you're getting excited. When you hit it that hard, you're all the molten metal is flying out.
I didn't think I was hitting it that
You
hard.
were.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, I'll tap you.
we've made this end pretty darn thin now, though, brother. I don't know if
It's all right.
I don't know if we want to cut it off and See how thin that is?
That should make it well,
That
like, you know, yeah, you don't have to get the whole mass. Pull them out of the fire together. That's what I'm trying to say. Trouble is it's so long, and the fire is like this wide. It's really tough to.
There is scale on it.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I was trying to do with getting my hand all the way up in here. But I started burning my nipples off.
Quite literally.
Pull them out, touching,
Well,
and then turn them, touching. That's the trick.
well, it's hard to maneuver if they're holding them while you're holding them together. Maneuver
I know.
and hold them together.
Imagine how
Almost
a drop
there.
con, drop con will.
Sparking like a mofo.
I lost too much heat.
Alright, clean them off.
Yeah, clean them off.
Here.
Take that one.
Just decarburization and
Now, I know we've had this conversation about flux, but if you flux each individual piece,
it's not glue.
well, I'm saying, but does it help prevent scale from forming when you've got the two pieces together,
Maybe.
or
We'll try it.
separated? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll try it, buddy.
I don't know.
You gotta. The key is getting oxygen out of it.
So that's why the beehive works, because it just traps the heat.
Well, no, because here's the thing: if you're feeding oxygen, even in the beehive, there's oxygen.
Well, yeah.
You know. So when you see it start
Ready
to.
with your hammer, bro?
Did it set?
I think it did.
Okay. Now.
It did set.
It.
You go with it.
We've got a successful forge weld. Sort of.
We just got to make sure it sticks.
Stays
Yeah.
welded.
I don't know how many times I've done fire pokers, and I'd sit there working on the handle, and I feel that little curled part, the puller part, just like pop off in my hand. Those are typical parts that end up in the woods behind my house. Falling apart.
Nope, 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 nope,
Give me those cones.
nope, nope, nope,
They're coming apart.
nope. I'm moving. Oh, I'm looking at the connection right now.
Okay.
Yeah. If you were to grab it,
The only thing I want to do is move that when you're ready to pull it out, is move the stuff off of it so you're not
Nope.
against resistance.
Nope, nope,
that's
nope.
fine.
Nope, 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 nope. Peripheral vision. Don't stay right into it.
That looks good, brother. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to get it back to the width. Oh, shucks, man. Get it back to the regular stock. We're going to get this. I I'm confident we're gonna get it. Let's clean it again. I'm just smoothing it out. Actually, I can use my hand to hit it. I don't need
Put it in the fire. You get it now before it's got to get hotter. You're gonna release the no more gloves. Pull it out.
Boys laughing at us.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's laughing at us.
Just gonna do a couple of practice lines. Brush them real quick. Grab your heavy duty brush. Brush them real quick.
Yeah, read up the. Yeah, I always feel bad reading the channel.
All right, so Roy says, make sure your scarf joint is nice and short so the plane to be welded is small, which makes sense.
We were trying to do it ours over an inch and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an inch and a half is what it ended up. I was doing it in an inch.
That's it, though. I want it to be sparking good.
Bill Wool says, my round pan forge is 16 inches wide. How do I keep all my charcoal from burning up?
Start just gradually tapping it harder and harder and harder as it cools. Ouch.
The electric welder.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
Or just right here. Or cheat. Put it in the vise, twist it together, and then forge weld.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
I've done it. There's so much burnt up on that.
I know.
There's so much of a burnt.
Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a break for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take over chat because I don't know how to talk to you.
Alright. Put them in the forge. They need to be welded and squeeze the joint together with a heavy pair of tongs. There we go. Okay.
Steeper and shorter.
What? Alright.
Make the scarf steeper.
Put
and
them in
shorter.
there. One facing this way, one coming in this way, so they're in there touching. Then take a stout pair of tongs and squeeze them together.
Oh, stick together while they're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I wanna clean those up at the front of this.
You always want to clean everything up. That's what we're gonna do, Roy. Thank you for the thought.
I'm grabbing a pair of tongs.
You know what? And I feel bad, Roy, because I've heard you mention that before. Probably not speargrass. Probably not.
Nope. Yes, it is. Roy says you don't want the scarf to be this long.
Yeah.
Well, then let's clean it up. Here, clean this up. Yeah. I'll take care of that. I want that thing put back about right here and then tape it down. I'll take care of that.
Hey, Matt. Anyone know where we can find a video on forge welding a bit of steel to the middle of another bit? I think that's what we're trying right now. What up, Sulbert? Kind of doing some resets over here. I guess we'll call this show So You Think You Can Blacksmith.
Yep, there you go. Only an inch like that. That's what I'm making this one.
See, that gives me an idea there, don't it? Like, put a split in it so that you got basically two forks going together, like that, and then forge weld that. So you think you can blacksmith?
How good do you think you really are?
Alright, brother.
Alright, look.
This is where I'm at.
Upset before the scarf, guys. They're saying upset before the scarf. Yeah,
What they're talking about.
Speargrass is yelling at us.
Yep, hold on. I'm going to show you. Hold on.
Kelly, that sparked something to remind Kelly of something. So you guys know me. I'm such a nice guy. I can't even upset a piece of metal.
This is thicker, which is good.
Alright,
A double cleft.
Show you what I want you to
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Just opened up a package of red beans and rice, and there's nothing in the pouch but the beans. Weird. Maybe the rice is inside of the beans. What?
Not sure what he's doing.
Me neither.
So when you do the same thing, they're going to interlock.
That's not upsetting the scarf, is it?
I don't know.
Does an ash dump need to be longer than 12 inches? No. It just 12 inches gives, you know, it gives you, the longer the ash dump, the less you have to dump it. But it don't gotta be, hey Gary Brown, very late. Eh.
There's frogs out in the marsh.
It gives you the mass so the weld point doesn't get too thin.
Yeah, we just thickened up the weld.
They just
point.
thickened up the weld points.
We just cut it off and thickened it up. That's all that scale.
little bit of salt and pepper. Seems like too much handling. Grill marks, bud. Grill marks.
I'll practice a couple. I'm gonna practice a couple of yours.
Okay, so. What? Yeah.
Exactly.
How did that get dirty though? How did yours get dirty?
Scale.
That's just cold. I've
Scale.
already cleaned off and put the flux on.
So I'm gonna hit the let's go over to the middle of the
We actually need to flip it over because mine's a piece of powder.
Take your foot off.
line down.
Here's the thing. You need it enclosed. Fire tools.
Right pair of tongs or what do you
Yeah. You need to.
Or
maybe okay. You probably want to grab them with a set of wolf jaws maybe to hold them together.
he's just fire
Use
maintenance.
this. This is fire maintenance.
Alright.
Get it connected. You can't have it just sitting on top of the fire. That'll never get hot. Hey. This is one of those things that I absolutely hate about field coal. This
This is nice coke and coal, right? This is high grade coke and coal.
You gonna do the tong handling?
He's gonna squeeze them together. All we're gonna do is hold this together.
You got these giant boulders that you're trying to work around. I'd rather it heat up than see it.
Let's see if I got it aligned or not anymore.
No. Nope.
Let me work on it. Now at least I can see.
No, I'm not teaching a class. Yeah, they got clinker.
It's gonna start sparking here in a second.
Got a ways to go, dog.
Bill's gonna start burning up here shortly.
Already.
Not ready.
stuck.
The bottom is kind of deformed.
It's stuck.
No.
But it's way into the basket, brother. We can't have it. We can't bond it.
You gotta break it off.
It's gonna mess up the basket.
It's a great weld now. It's just in the wrong position. Screw it. You're welding it there and cutting that off.
Yep.
You were right, dog. You
Just,
were right.
just take it, heat it.
Yeah.
Just hit
Let me
with this
brush
right
it.
here with the hammer, and
Brush
then
it.
just take it, bend that off, and cut it off with the grinder. You got it. You welded it halfway up the bar, but
Wow. Okay, dog. You want me to? I'll put a little bit of flux on there and
just
put it
really
back
set
in.
it. Yeah. I mean, might as well.
Back in the fire, my friend. Yeah, we'll cut it. We'll use a power tool. I like power tools.
after all of that, they go, oh, we're going to have to break it off and restart it. It goes to break it off, and it's like welded solid.
Now look, now we're getting ready to try to like really do it.
And it's going to break apart.
Yep.
Light taps. Hey, Mark.
Hammer ready, my friend? Don't hit the part, obviously, don't hit the part that's touching the basket.
This is the Three Crackers Forge Weld.
Trying to put the lotion in the basket.
Yes, it's the lotion in the basket weld.
Incompetence 101.
So you think you can forge weld?
We're gonna get this.
Roy's like, I give up, and he left.
Did he really?
Probably, I don't know.
Once you stays together and you can tap it and make it a little better, my friend, we're there. Like you said, we'll cut that extra off and blend it in, and yeah, we'll be fine.
Can you forge weld better than a fifth grader? Like forge welder, you are the weakest link.
Your weld is all the way through.
I know what I'm looking at, man.
See? Damn, we're good. Oh, there it
Is
goes.
it blending?
No, it's off.
All right. Well, we'll brush it and flux it and keep going, man. It's getting there, buddy.
I don't know, man. I
It's
think
getting there.
I think it's.
No, well, the end.
Yeah.
So we'll just put a little flux in there, as
I'll let
Roy
you-
would say.
I'll
And
let you do it.
Roy's like, that a-hole from Corgi Ford. Let me try. We're gonna get it, my friend. We're gonna get it.
Here's the thing, getting proper heat rather than being able to see it is more important. Sacrifice heat so you can see it.
Yeah, but like Drew is he always leaves a hole in it so he can see inside it when it turns white. You know?
Bury it and then wiggle yourself a little bit. But it's like having that open like that doesn't do anything. You know. That's why these gigantic boulders suck. You know, you want to be able to have it encased and then wiggle a hole, but if wiggling a hole means you're moving half the wall, you know. He is heavy with the setting blows. That's why I keep shouting, light taps.
Almost there.
That's why I gave him this 1 pound hammer instead of his 2 pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need a splash screen.
For real.
Now, if it's on there, then
Cut this other part out.
Cut
Show Roy our alien welds. This is actually a set of alien.
hold on. We're way zoomed in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had a thought too.
Yeah.
Okay. Down. Look at this.
Oh, okay. So here we go. So it's like an alien set of ears there next to the basket.
I got an idea. Take this, curl it up like a finger loop. Why not?
I think we'll cut him off.
Curl it like a finger loop. Curl it like a finger loop. I use a bottle of water that I poked a hole in the top, and that is I spray the forge down. The Speargrass says for set welds, imagine you've got a hard-boiled egg, and you're just trying to crack it.
Let's try correctly at the show.
Okay. That's probably why my forge welds
Yes.
haven't been setting lately, because I'm like,
Trying to smash the egg.
yeah,
Crack the egg, don't smash it.
crack it.
Crack it, don't smash it. So, yeah, that sounds like lyrics to an 80s song. About abstinence. Crack it, don't smash it.
I told my son the other day, he was talking.
We don't have to have sex to have a good time.
A bunch of liars they turned out to be.
What type of poker are we making? Yes, Roy.
What did he say?
He goes, what type of poker are you making?
An alien poker.
An alien poker.
My son was talking schmack to me the other day, and I looked at him. I said, "Do you want the tong hand or do you want the hammer hand? Because one of them hits a little bit harder than the other."
A strip poker. A non-pokey poker. Holds a wide soup can, but didn't like showed holes. See, I like to control the amount of water I put on it. A rag on a stick works great, but dang it, best thing I've come up with is a water bottle with a hole poked in the top, and then you can squirt the water exactly where you want it. You know. Was listening in the background for a minute. The Christmas tree fell over and he had to set it back up. The Christmas tree fell over or was knocked over? Was it the kids, or the animals, or Jess? Was Jess going?
Run that in, you
No.
know?
Hi, Jess. Roy's wife.
Oh, hi.
I don't know if she's there. I don't know if he's in the shop or Christmas tree, but he could have a Christmas tree. He's probably got a Christmas tree in his truck too. You know, Roy is so Christmas.
Is it Christmassy?
He's Christmassy.
Does he have one in his pocket?
Huh? He might have a Christmas tree in his pocket.
Crack the egg, don't break it.
Crack it, don't smash it. So, a Christmas tree stand in the future, Roy? Dude, Roy, that'd be a great build for you. But you got to do it in like, July or like, August.
All right. You know what? I ain't angry at it.
Should we bind it a little bit more with that?
Nope.
It's together. It's together.
I got to walk into the woods for a second.
Watch out for the chupacabra out there.
Of course, about the time we give up.
There's going to be a day when we're actually going to be good at this. It's just practice, 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 So you figure out the technique and you get smooth at it.
Just make sure you're not burning your that basket. Yeah. That part was nowhere near hot enough.
Put the basket part on the far side.
And I tell you, it's great coming over here. I got here and these cool people, they had a charcuterie board, like a charcuterie table set up with all sorts of meats and cheeses. It's been on your list forever. You should totally do it, Roy.
You can put your back into it.
No, a charcuterie table. It's got sliced sausages and, like, woohoo!
That was a good one.
I saw that in the camera. No, not a butcher table. It's a charcuterie table.
He's trying to square it up now. So we got a little thin right here, which kind of sucks. But,
Be all right.
so we're gonna call that good enough for our first go.
Good enough for YouTube.
Alright, so we're going to show that. There we go.
Yeah. That's not too shabby.
Not for the first time, anyway.
Yeah, not for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
First time and an hour and a half later. And you prepped stuff so that we could do like 3 of these?
I'll just show you the baskets. Alright, so let's it's got some crap right there. I don't know if I can get it out with the harder brush.
It's a charcuterie. It's
Charcuterie board.
charcuterie. Charcuterie is the fancy way of saying charcuterie.
What we fancy
Alright, so now we're going to twist it together. Heat it up, twist it together. You want to twist it?
You want to make that?
So which means we need to.
No,
we need to pull
because
the
I
vise
need
over.
that to be flat for me to be able to grab it and twist it.
You go into the vise now, right?
Yeah.
I'll just aim the camera at the vise instead of moving the vise over.
Do you want to? Let's get the twisting ready. Get it measured.
I'll be straight up cameraman. Cameraman does whatever a camera can. Can't read the chat from over here though. Be like, what does it say? Can't read it.
Debaka Maker said, hey, at least it did take, and charcuterie is fancy for cold cuts tray.
Sure, charcuterie.
Yeah.
Going downtown to Dan the Man. The fire in the sky. I'd be a killer cameraman. I just wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. I'd be like, look at that extreme close-up. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent.
Speargrass Forge says, Yamez is like that Target versus Target.
Target. It's Target. Joe Dirte.
Joe Deere
The Bagray eggs. Fabricate eggs. Come on, guys, keep them coming. Let's run up with the hoity-toity jokes here. That is high-class humor.
Alright, I think we are ready here. So,
Alright, what do I need to do? Nothing, apparently.
watch the magic, baby. Take that over the wood block and still come up. Have our clobber block. It's got stuff on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, show that in the camera. That's pretty.
Excellent bean footage. Ooh. You got it?
Trying to.
All right.
There we go. There you go. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, back into the heat. Now for the fun part, to undo the twist.
I'm a cameraman. Producer, cameraman, director, talent.
Actually, brother, I think I'll make that. Well, no, I still need to. It ain't gonna harm me.
You
Once
rang.
I need to make that man anymore. 'Cause all I got, I don't have to get it up to welding heat to form that on.
Want us to chat louder? Yes. Target. They say looks good. It better after how many hours we put into this.
I think we're about ready to do this.
It's only been 2.
Cameraman.
Alright, what are you doing at this point, Dan?
We're untwisting it.
So going the opposite way.
We're expanding the basket.
Wow.
I'd say about right there.
That looks smexy.
And then we go along when we need to and adjust the spacing to the spacing does get off. Even things up. Not too shabby.
I think only Roy knows what I'm doing to the camera to make it do what it's doing. Because it doesn't normally zoom in this far. Only when you're focusing. You're like, stop it, Yamez.
This can actually be adjusted even when it's cold. Alright, so now we're going to heat up the end of it and do a little taper there, a little hook to hang it on.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing at that point?
Hooks to hang it on.
You want to do that?
How's my camera work,
I'll do
guys?
Please do. Taper it out and do your little curl line.
MC Candied yams. Roy says looks good from his house. Open it up and put glass marbles inside. Looks good from Australia. From Oz.
Dan disappeared in the woods.
That's some fancy camera work. Unnecessary zoom. Extreme close up. I can see your pores. I'm the next one. Do the hook before you open the basket. Might see why in a minute.
Uh-oh. Really? Alright. Don't mess up the basket, Kelly.
It's up.
Okay, no pressure.
It's up to you, Kelly. What's up, Britton Hammer? What is this madness? All sorts of firsts over here. First basket twist.
Can I get you a beer? How's your beer doing? Can I get you a beer?
Yes, please. I don't know, Roy. He's got some decent hammer control with that.
I had somebody over at my forge the other day, and I was like, you got to work on your hammer control. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you got to hit in the same spot all the time. They're like, well, you're not hitting the same spot all the time. I drew like a little quarter-sized circle, and I'm sitting here. You mean like this? They're like, all right, shut up.
Yeah, man.
I had to fix the way Dan twisted this because he didn't twist it quite straight, but I got it. Dan.
Thanks, Haas. Years.
Messing up or changing
No,
up?
not at all. I was just joking on you because it should have been squared all the
Paper's
way.
looking good, though. Oh, I can follow that.
It's like Scoob.
You got a really nice long piece to make your pillow with. That's great. Thank you.
And I gotta say, this is one nice homogeneous.
It is? Look at that.
Is that my side or your side? I don't even know.
Oh, look at that.
Both sides ended up really good.
Right.
I think we should.
Ball peen on a stump hitting the same spot is good practice. Yeah.
Keep on forward and building it. We'll keep on well towards building it. This is a major accomplishment, Paul.
It is. I'm really proud of us.
What's that?
We all done good, man.
I mean, this is a new thing, man.
We all done good. We had
You guys did it.
You were a part of this too.
You guys did it. Don't blame me. Roy for giving the brilliant suggestion of using tongs to set the weld.
Squeeze it together.
That's what kind of fit it.
It
You
did,
know,
it worked, man.
that's yeah. We were missed the mark a little bit, but ended up all right because we needed a little bit more mass right there anyway.
Yeah, that's what enabled him to draw this nice. Well, actually, that's the other one. What am I thinking?
Basket twists and beers.
Nope, we're just a bunch of assorted crackers.
I'm a rice cracker.
That looks good, though.
Don't cancel me.
Do your little curly cue. And,
Screw that. Make me famous.
make a big old curly.
I want to know. I see what I'm working with.
So I should try this. Maybe try this little one that I bonded together to make an ornament. Set 'em over here.
Right, Donut? Beer, because no good story begins with hold my White Claw.
I like him. He's my favorite.
That's Sprinkled Donut Forge. It's James Duncan down in Texas. Yeah, he's cool.
We're gonna be real good friends.
He's cool. I've sat and drank with him before. Reason why is that the grain growth in the steel makes the small rods in your basket twist weaker. When you go and bend the hook up, it can stress crack your basket if you're not careful. Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with deforming it while working. Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm not going into that, Speargrass. It's a beverage. I believe I'll call it, simply put, it's a sparkling alcoholic cider. I don't know.
What?
I've never had it. I know that
Seltzer pea water.
seltzer, alcoholic seltzer water,
That's what it is. Yeah.
flavored alcoholic seltzer water. Gotta go. A lot of people saying gotta go. If you haven't opened up the basket yet, it's supported, so that doesn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
next time
same
we do
reason
it,
not to
we'll
open the
do the-
basket and then do the forge weld.
Okay.
You know, all the heat and everything on the basket.
Right.
Leave it as one solid mass, relatively solid mass, and work
Do
from
your
there.
hook on.
Yeah. This beer you made's really good, though.
Thank you. This is
Yep,
actually-
Sprinkled Dunkin' Donut Forge, Brittany Hammer Forge. Yeah, Duncan over there at Sprinkled Donut Forge. He did a sword out of a CV. Help me out here, Donut.
Yeah, we should have kept it closed, but you know. Oh yay!
There you go. I'll heat it up some more.
Yeah, heat it up.
Now.
Why?
Because it's called or use scrolling pliers.
That's what I was doing.
Donut, the CV,
CV axle?
not the axle itself, the boot, the metal boot that goes around it.
Uh-huh.
He spiral cut it, drew it out,
Wow.
and made a sword out of it.
Wow.
CV axle hub, yeah. It was like, wow. I actually have moonshine at my place, Bill. I had some straight up moonshine, and I took and added some caramel hard candies to it and made like caramel moonshine. It's delicious. They said you're doing great on your first go, though.
Yeah. See, it's
I can
starting to,
tweak. Well, I can tweak that with the.
but it did start to mess that up a little bit, you know. But
What's going on, John?
Okay, so you'll leave. You want to leave that open, yeah?
yeah, I think anything more than that is going to really start to pump it out.
I wish I could see retracted messages. I want to know what kind of freaking nastiness y'all get up to when my back is turned. I come back and there's like a whole page of just retracted messages. Like my back's turned, and they're all talking crap, and then I turn around and they're like, "Quick, delete!"
Yeah.
Yeah, flavored with caramel. I basically dropped like a whole bag of hard caramels, Werther's caramels in there, and then let it dissolve. And yeah, it turned out real good.
Really, just putting the ice right here and bending it a little bit like that will straighten that
Yeah.
out, I think. Could almost be that cold to heat it up.
Don't bend a forge weld cold.
Why not?
Because it's scary. Power's out, watching on the phone. So I can't pull the, hey Alexa, play Baby Shark on you. Or, Okay, Google, play Baby Shark. Can't do that? Bend it cold. Rawr. I was messing up. I mean, making a hammer when it went out. I was messing up making Hey, Frank. No, not back to Saturday nights. Dan and Kelly had me up here to their place to Corgi Forge, and
Special Christmas edition.
special Christmas. We did this last year, and we're gonna try and do it every year. You know.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up, bro.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. It's just, it's like, I wish I had time to come up and chill, because you guys do this every weekend. You guys have the open forge on Saturdays. Like you get back from the show, it's from Smithfield, and you guys, whoever wants to come can come. Isn't that what you do?
Yeah. Well,
So I see you guys post, forge is open.
I forge more than he does. That's why I've gone through half a ton of coal in a year. So.
Yeah.
All I'm doing, bro, is just squeezing that silver
What's up, Holler?
line. I'm not even.
Feel like a beast when you tear a forge weld? I don't know. I've never been able to tear one of my forge welds.
Oh.
Boy, glad I got boots on, man.
I wish I had my boots on because it's getting deep.
Drinking won't make your forge work better, but it'll make you feel better about your forge work.
There you go.
Looks good to me. You wake up and look at it. What was I thinking?
I don't know if it's perfectly straight, but I think it's
Okay,
close.
no torch, only a 4-inch grinder, no bandsaw. How to cut a huge spring. 2-inch and a quarter stock coils, 12 inches wide. Hot cut.
Still,
Hot cut, Bill.
It's odd. It is odd.
but then we are on.
Yeah, we certainly ain't even.
Let me see how it feels in the hand.
No. No.
Tom Cochran. Thank you, man. Nice forging.
Like it's more
Gary,
on that
stop.
To me, it looks like it goes that way. The way that,
Yeah, hot cut it, Bill. Seriously, I sounds like an easy cop out, but sometimes it's easier and faster especially if you've already got the fire hot, to stick it in and hot cut it.
All right.
Hot cut it, Matt.
and all the neat stuff you've done, Yamez. This is the first basket that you've helped
Been a
with.
part of, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Basket twist. It's one of those things where it's not. I haven't done.
I've
it
been
not
intimidated
because-
by it, you know.
It isn't even that. It's just one of those things that I've just never gotten around to doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like it's something that I've always wanted to play with, just never gotten around to. There's
Thing is,
different
if I
types of
made,
baskets.
if I made like a whole fireplace set with those, it'd be a fortune. It would cost as much work as you'd have to put into it, you know.
Yeah.
Would somebody want to pay $500 for that set?
Practice the welding of two, the butt
Yeah,
welds.
just take two pieces of
practice
steel
and
doing
practice
it.
that.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
See, me, what I would probably do is use the parent stock, and I would forge weld the end of, or forge weld one of the basket twists, and then I would forge the end of the main stock down to meet that size, and have that be into the bundle, and then forge weld it together, so that it's forge weld with the basket. That's what I would be doing, just because I've never, I don't fear much, but a drop tong weld frightens me.
there'll be a time where it won't. You'll get good enough, and it won't. It'll no longer intimidate. It's like the first time I made a real spike bottle opener look horrible.
Get a parrot and put a parrot in the basket,
Oh, yeah.
or a bird, a little bird.
Yeah, that's.
Donut said it's small dog, but two things that don't mix: hot metal and beer. That's why my butt's planted firmly in the seat.
How does she feel? Oh, me like you. Feel that, brother?
It's not hot.
Oh, thanks for telling me after I grab it. That actually holds really well. I'll be like,
What does Daffy say? Touche. Ha.
too cheap. Too cheap.
But hey, there we have it.
All right. I mean, we got a little thinner than the parent stock in that one section, but ain't bad. Definitely not bad for a first go.
You gotta attempt it so that you know what you can do to improve it.
Exactly.
That blows my mind. That's cool. That was brilliant.
Wow.
That's what I do with all of mine. I'll sit there and yank on shit.
Yeah, it
Stuff.
holds.
Yeah.
Nothing's breaking. I mean, that's all you're doing is you're moving stuff around. And if you can take and wiggle an anvil with it,
But you got to poke the fire with it.
It works.
All right.
it pokes a fire.
Wow.
I need this not to use as a turning cam, but to prop things up.
That's what that's for.
All right, $300. It could be yours.
Yeah.
First bidder.
What was it when Alex Steele did a live stream? One of the last couple live streams that he did a pair of tongs, and I'm not going to say they were good tongs or bad tongs. I'm just going to say he made a pair of tongs
Right.
and auctioned them off at the end of the stream, and it went for some ungodly amount. Like, it was like, what? Show me how to hot cut a chunk of spring that weighs too much to lift up to the forge. Okay, Bill, bear with me here. Take it out into the backyard, dig yourself a dirt forge, push the piece of metal on top of it, or build the fire, get it going, push the piece of metal on top of it,
It's good, man.
get it hot, and then start hitting it with a hand-cut chisel, like a chisel. Boom, 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 boom. You don't need to work the piece over an anvil. You're just cutting chunks into it. Or take and score it with the angle grinder as deep as you can, and then prop it up over a piece of bar stock and lay into it with a sledgehammer and shear it. One tap too many could be a disaster.
That's how I ended up with 2 kids.
But like, the beer's frozen, the pizza's burnt, and the wife's and the girlfriend's pregnant. Man, your pull-out game is weak.
It was only weak twice.
Okay, that's got a good set.
Hundreds, Gary? It was thousands. It was thousands. I think me and that I don't want to name drop anybody on this one, but just in case, like, can't be trash talking, but like me and somebody else sat there and counted, and it was like in that 2-hour stream we collectively watched maybe 20 minutes of it, and he in that 20 minutes we each counted about $15,000. I'm right there with you, Roy. I absolutely, thank you for trying to start them for me all the time, but I don't rely on YouTube to make money. I rely on
OnlyFans?
Soon. I got nothing against Alex Steele. I will not, he is a great smith. He's an excellent YouTuber, and you got to give him credit for business, smarts, because look what he's done. Is his stuff my cup of tea? Not particularly, you know. But yeah, it's, you know, I'll never trash talk him. I'm jealous, both of his skill and his following, but I'm not, you know, that's whatever. I like to be able to sit here with about 20 to 50 people where I can comfortably chat with everybody, you know.
Christmas ornament is coming along. Got one in welded.
Cool. Candied yam celebrity hot tub.
I'll eventually have me a hot tub.
You got a hill, build one.
I think I'll put it on the deck.
Dig a pit, put in a.
I just want to be able to walk out my patio door, step up in.
Oh, you don't have to like build a fire underneath it.
Oh no, I'm talking the jacuzzi.
Mm. Christmas time is coming. Jingle bells times, it's a swells times.
Well, you got to sing it off key, that way they don't block you.
Isn't that what happened last year? Last year I got busted for singing Christmas songs.
Seriously?
Yes. I did one stream. I did "Fly Me to the Moon" and I got a freaking copyright infringement.
No music,
I got a little
you
copyright
just singing.
note. Yeah, just me singing. It was demonetized, or that video was demonetized and a copyright claim, and it's like I literally just sang like 2 or 3 lines of it. Adios, Troy Fox. Merry Xmas, everyone. Yes.
Okay, buddy. I am going to twist that.
Once you have it set up, Bill, cut several pieces for use in the coal forge. It's less than 75 years old in the U.S. and still under copyright. Right?
Hey, are they able to get, I don't know if speargrass is still on, are they able to get wrought iron in Australia?
You know, they can. It's just really difficult to find. I believe actually had that conversation, I think, 2 weeks ago. You need to tune into our freaking blacksmith church.
Yeah.
It's every Sunday morning,
From 1 to
10 a.m.
10 a.m.?
10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And you can even hop on the Discord and chat away with us as part of the show.
So is it a religious service or is it just blacksmith?
Just blacksmiths, discussing blacksmithing stuff.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It's called Blacksmith Church because it's Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, the name of the show is Sunday Morning Gathering, but like it's, you know, big. Even when it was Big Dog, it was just, you know, Big Dog Forge Live.
Did you start?
No, Big Dog Forge did,
Okay.
and it was just colloquially known as Blacksmith Church.
Gotcha.
You know, and because it's every Sunday morning, and I took over it.
Squaring up the end of this.
No problem, Bill. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, it's extremely hard to find it, but you can get it. It's just they copyright you singing old hymns. Oof. I hear you, Aaron. You know, just nobody's required to attend every single one of my streams. I've had live streams, and yeah, it gets a little, I don't want to say frustrating. It gets a little when it happens. But you know, I've done live streams where it's like I had trouble getting over 10 people. You know, recently, where it's like, man, you know, I guess I got like, you know, 7 to 9 people in. Got a copyright strike for hammering with rhythm. There you go, Speargrass.
So if we go,
Copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
alright, so this is about ready to twist. Twist it tight.
Come on, baby.
Twist it tight and then untwist it.
Do the twist. Took a month for it to fall off and for you to receive the ad dollars, which sucks because isn't that like when you get the most views is in the first month of a video, like the first, handful of hours?
I want a pair of channel locks to grab this. Well, actually, this will go small enough. Because I did square it off. It'll go small enough. So we're going to try to open this one wide. And I wonder if we opened it and then kind of squashed it down so it would be like a... Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah.
See what happens. This is a really cool idea for a Christmas ornament if it turns out.
Get it? Turns out as he's doing a twist. Y'all get it? Looks like cable.
It does look like cable.
Yeah.
Looks like a piece of cable. So now that we got that tight, we're gonna do like it was recommended. We'll do our little hook in.
Made like 15 cents on that. That's rough, Roy.
Which end do I have more meat on?
What dad joke did I remember? You guys are. Did you do the hook first?
So I'm gonna do the hook first before I untwist it.
He's gonna do the hook first before he untwists it. What dad joke did I say? I don't remember half the things that I say immediately after I say them.
Hey, the other discussion I heard on ForgeCast is about anvil height. Sometimes this is supposed to be like perfect. But I find myself constantly bending over.
It depends. Are you working on something larger, or are you working on something small and detailed? If you're working on something small and detailed, where you need to get down into it, that's a multiple anvils. You just need a second anvil. One that's a few inches taller. I find myself doing it too. But, to be fair, it's just as easy to stand up straight and work what you're doing right there.
To have better, it's me
Just like that.
consciously working on my form.
Just like that, Or go into a power stance.
Very tip of it's coming apart
because you're working it cold. Using hammers for the beat. So the knuckle height is a guide. Tinsmiths had anvils at chest height, and I prefer loose grip knuckle height. See, I prefer the standard knuckle height myself because when I'm working on something that requires me to do full swings, it's nice to have that height. If I need to get down to it, oh well.
It's just the very, very tip of that that's coming apart.
I will say working at an anvil that's too tall is more painful than bending over. Are you afraid of hot cuts?
I like power tools, man. Well, when you use a hot cut, it puts a chisel end on your cut, and when I cut it with that, it's straight through. Yeah?
Sharpen your hot cut.
It's still going to compress it to a chisel, to the pieces are the chisel point, and then you got to upset them to square them up again.
Or you rotate the piece as you cut it. You know,
That would be a valid
so that it brings it to a point. Adios, Matt. It's all informational stuff, Trail Dust. Not an ounce of entertainment going on with me. Infotainment. But I will say this, once he gets this untwisted, we'll probably call that a show. Now, I noticed Kelly having difficulty with it.
Yeah.
Get it back up.
Yeah. Because really, we just need a circle to put a hook on.
Yeah, but you want it straight too.
Yeah. Go ahead and close that up and do it, okay? And then we can, if it's off to one side, we can twist it and straighten it out.
Because your clinker in here is massive.
Honestly, this coal does not make much in the way of clinkers. It really doesn't.
For as much forge welding and sparking that you've been doing.
Should we taper the other end for a finished end on an ornament? Just to make that look a little
Sure.
neater before we do that. All I'm going to do is put a little taper on it.
Good night, Gary. Yeah, John Switzer did a basket twist ornament.
Did he?
Yep. And Bill, an adjustable anvil stand, you can adjust it a few inches here and there by doing a series of posts and then filling it with sand where the feet of the where the anvil would go, so you could add sand or remove sand as you needed. But I mean, it's better to just have multiple anvils. Straight side hot cut. One side is straight, the other side is beveled. Makes a clean, straight cut, no bevels.
No, I still got half of one, brother. I'm good.
Do you want me to?
Yeah? No, I'm good. Tom Cochran says, "We will rock you." If you just heard "We will rock you," Tom, you are well in the past. Make sure you press the live button in the bottom corner.
Alright. She is ready, my friend. So I think what I'll do is I'll clamp that in there, and then we'll I might even clench the end that I'm going to grab to twist, this end.
Would farrier nippers work for a 3/8 thick toenail? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh, to clip your toenails? Yeah.
What I miss?
Alright, so we're about ready to untwist this. We put a little hook on the other end, put a taper on the bottom of it, and we are ready to untwist this. We're going to try to untwist this big to make it ornament.
Sweet.
Did you round off the taper?
Did I round it off? No, I left it pointed because
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to have a pointed end. Of course, I could always use a power tool to round it off.
No.
This effing guy.
I really need like a pair of channel lines.
Dip the hook in water.
Yeah, I'm going to dip the hook in water before I grab it so it doesn't deform.
Yeah. I tell you. Yeah.
It'll only go so big, then it starts closing again. So we will manipulate that, kind of even it up first, and then I don't know if we want to try to squash it. It's like I took it a little bit too far, and it kind of, I wish I hadn't taken it as far as I did. Wow. That is weird. That did not untwist straight. Either that, or when I took it too far, it's sort of like it kind of messed it up. They're nowhere close to being.
Can you retwist it?
Nowhere
Yeah.
close to being even. That's a good question, brother. Could we twist it tight again and then untwist it?
Yeah. I say give it a try.
It would just form cable.
Doesn't hurt to try it.
Right?
Form cable again.
Doesn't have to be crazy hot to do that. You know, just even a red or
Yeah, orange.
orange. It's an egg beater now. It's rustic.
That's what beehive. I like beehive for a portrait. Good stuff. This part is perfect, but this end is. Unless I heat that up, twist it, try to twist it some more, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pull down that part that's already twisted.
So dang finicky.
Yeah. Oh.
Who decided to work with metal anyway?
I'm trying to heat that end up. See if it'll get tighter or not.
Yeah, I kind of agree there, Speargrass. Try twisting it. Gravity's a bitch. Twist it from the top. Have it upright.
Good point. I think this one is kind of messed up on that end, so I don't know if we're going to get it to the rest of it to twist straight. But it's good practice, though. Good practice seeing how it acts.
How many pieces did you use for this? 6?
7.
7?
Yeah. So one in the middle and 6 around it.
So I'm wondering if you'd use 6, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, if it would give you more of that sphere shape. You know what I mean?
It's a good question, brother. Something that you
Yeah,
just
because
gotta try it.
it's technically not hollow,
Right.
so you can't squeeze it in. Because you got a bar in the middle.
Because you got one in the middle.
Yeah,
So we want to avoid having one in the middle. Maybe.
yeah.
Let's see what this does. If I can get that top any tighter then. No. This is crooked. It's gonna be ugly when we when we
Well, just straighten it out with the
your thing.
club.
Yeah. In other words, it's just lost some of its evenness as far as the twist. Because of that cable, that's not gonna untwist evenly.
Right. Hmm.
So, well, we can try to untwist it, but see what it does. But I don't think it's gonna look so good. We'll give her a shot.
Hey, you know, Dean, next time I think we do this,
Mm-hmm.
I think we keep it at 6. That way we can manipulate it without having, because you see,
Is
look at that
one
middle
doing
bar.
funny stuff?
Yeah, that's the
Because
one
it's
that's
not
throwing it
straight.
off.
It goes like
What's
that.
up, Crawdaddy?
Yes, you're right. I think we need to eliminate the middle one.
Yeah. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
You see, that middle one doesn't go straight. It goes off to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if we have 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, or just in a circle, I think that'll work out fine.
Well, it becomes a circle when you twist it. So
Right.
if you stack them 3 on 3, instead of trying to do this,
Well,
You
I guess the
that'd be a
reason
tough
that I
forge.
did that is it
Yeah, that
does
would be easy.
form
Unless you cheat, strap it together with a hole with a one thing. take a little 1-inch piece, put in there, and then cable tie it. Oxyacetylene, nice and melty. So you melt the ends, and then you have a bit moving the forge weld into that, but it won't be all the way through.
So you got a little bit extra to work with.
I mean, for doing it non-traditional, there's 1,000 ways to do it.
Yeah.
You know. Adios, Mr. Maker. Yeah, we'll probably be ending the stream here in about 5-9 minutes or whatever. This is what, a 3-hour stream? And I still got an hour or something to drive home.
Thanks for everybody for showing up.
man, thanks for the
Absolutely. People are all saying night anyway, so. And the people from Australia are done drinking their coffee, got to start their day.
It's only Sunday to them. They're fine. Yeah, I can tell.
Rustic. Gotta twist those tighter.
You can try to untwist it.
Ah.
Wow.
Hey, stop. That right there looks kind of neat.
Yeah, it does.
Right there, where the bottom is not twisted. And then,
Okay, I can probably even
And
it
then
up
tweak it.
with the scroll on.
it looks kind of icicle-ish. Adios, Roy.
Bye, Roy. Thank
See
you
you,
for
Roy.
all your help.
Yes, thank you
Yeah,
for
all your advice.
your suggestions.
I'm still going to be using Flux, though.
Just out of nowhere. It's like going, thanks for the lessons. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm not going to follow them.
Clearly, you don't know what you're talking about.
Flux is metal glue. I know it.
It's magic. It's not ugly.
No, I kind of like the way that looks, dog.
Yeah. So you think you can blacksmith? That's the best.
We just need to.
Brushy, brushy.
Straighten that up, I guess. A little bit. See how it goes off to the side. This little guy.
Didn't do it.
Well, I'm probably going to call it a stream here soon.
Are you going to do the outro?
The Good Night Fire? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's my tongs?
Hey, thank you, Tom.
There's your tongs.
See, they're loose. They work.
But let me actually rezoom so that it's not focusing on Dan's crotch.
Who doesn't want to, you know?
But, yeah, 3-hour special,
Yeah.
Saturday forging,
A
middle
new
of
thing-
December.
A new thing for us, man.
Feels like spring.
Yeah, feels like
out.
spring, yeah. Did the basket twist. He did the basket twist. He did the hookamajiggy thingy-majiggy. And then the
All three of us. It took all
the
three of
group
us.
effort to connect the two. And it's connected,
Solid.
you know.
That's my fortune pack.
It's connected, so
It's good, man.
Say that you're connected. Riding on the
I
wall.
like that song. But anyway, we're gonna do Goodnight Fire. And yeah. So you think you can blacksmith? All right. Yeah, it's way past my bedtime. All right. Transition. So, if y'all know the words, you can read along.
Well, if I knew the words, I wouldn't need to read them.
You know. But yeah, much appreciated, everybody.
Thank
Had
you.
had a blast.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah. Let me see. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel. From yellow to black. Anvil is quiet. Still is the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths. Everywhere. Now everybody's got to try and blow out the candle. Usually Speargrass gets it. Oh.
Ah.
Speargrass got it. All right. Night, guys. Much appreciated.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Chat with you all tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.